Hello, friends from the interweb. Thidumgamer here with another game playthrough review. This week, I wanted to go over the game Roll For It, one of my family favorites. This is a game of rolling dice and scoring cards to beat your opponents. Now, in the game, if you get just the base game, it is for 4 players. Each player chooses a color of dice that they are going to play with. The cards are shuffled, and then 3 cards are dealt out. Each player will take turns rolling their dice once and matching their dice to the corresponding card. So, for example, go ahead and roll the red. We have three sixes, a 5, a 4, and a 1. And then you choose what cards you want to play on. So you could play the 1 and the 5, or play the 1 here, however you want to do that. If you get all your dice to match up one of the cards, you get the card and get the points on the card. You are playing against other players, so say you did choose the 1 and the 5, the next player rolls. If they got the 1, the 5, and the 3, they'd have to just get one more 1 to win, and so on and so forth. Each player takes turns, roll their dice, collect the cards, and the first player to hit 40 points wins. Now, I said this is the base game. There are 2 different colors of Roll For It, and if you get both colors, you can actually play up to 8 players, and you have that many more cards to play with. The game itself is rather quick-paced, very easy to learn rules, so even younger children can get a hold of this as long as they can match up, 1s for 1s, 2s for 2s. There is strategy, of course, involved. You're wanting to try to score as many points as you can without tying up your dice. Because obviously if I've played 2 dice there, I'm only rolling 4 dice this next turn, so there is no way I can get a 15-point card without taking those back. It is a fun game. Like I said, it's one of my family favorites. It's a rather portable game. You can take it with you just about anywhere you go. Setup is very easy. Again, you just have the dice for the players, 3 cards out, and a draw pile. This is a game from Calliope Games, and unfortunately I don't have the box anymore. We have traveled with this one quite often, so the box is no longer in existence. But again, 2 to 4 players can play. The more players you have, the more fun it is. You can change up the rules a little bit. Some of my kids like to play until all the cards in the deck are played out and then tally up the score. If that's running a little bit too long, then definitely want to go with the 40 points. Age range for this game, I would say probably 7 and up. If you've got a youngster that's good with numbers, good with keeping track of dice and points, definitely lower. But 7 and up is definitely a good age range. As I said, it is from Calliope Games, and as always, I'll go ahead and try to put a link in the description below. And I did find this out the other day, looking through, getting ready for this. Roll For It was actually a game that was funded through Kickstarter. No, didn't participate in the Kickstarter for this game, unfortunately. But it's definitely one of those games that started out as a small game, got funded through Kickstarter, and I've seen it, I've seen it all over the place, different game stores. I've even seen it at like Barnes & Noble, so it's definitely an easy game to come across. As for replayability, well, as I mentioned, we play this a lot. Each game is a little bit different, with it being a scoring game, and kind of in the sense of Yahtzee where you're trying to hit certain numbers. It is definitely something that is replayable. Wouldn't go through and play it too much in one sitting. It does tend to get on people's nerves if they're not winning, but overall it is a fun game. Well, as always, I do look forward to seeing you all next week. If you do like the video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't and want to see more content like this as I release it, hit the subscribe. And if you know any friends of yours that would like this channel or the content on this channel, let them know. Definitely have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. And I do, as always, have links in the description where you can shoot me an email or you can follow me on Twitter as well. Enjoy your week, enjoy your upcoming holidays, and I hope to see you soon.